Gregory got me a gift, y'all.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for representing us so beautifully last night. And I just wanted to, I saw this in the store.
Oh my God!
Come on! Good morning, y'all. It is me, Tay Marquise. I can see myself in the background. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for being a friend. Y'all, I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. Did some journaling, a lot of journaling, and I'm almost out of another journal, y'all. This is good, this is good, this is good. It means I'm writing out all my thoughts, and I'm confiding in the sheets of paper in these books. Also, it's really cool because there will be a story to look back on. Anyway, I went to the gym, worked out for about an hour and a half. Obviously, I already ate my breakfast. I made me some shrimp, some toast, some eggs, and some avocado. And I got a call around 11 o'clock, a little after 11, from stage management saying that I was going to be on for Reginald today. I was supposed to have rehearsal at 1:45 to 4:45, but that changes every time I get called to go on. So I'm going on for Reginald. And yeah, today should be a good day. I just wanted to capture it because being a swing, you literally never know what your day is going to look like. Even if there's a calendar, even if there's a schedule already sent out, anything can happen. Anybody can call out. Things change all the time. I'm coming to find out. And I've known this too. That's just how art works. I have to know 8 tracks in this show. And Reginald was the first track that I went on for, but it was the second track I learned. So it's good that this has been like my home track. My initial home track was the one that I learned first, but I never got to go on for that. And I'm not manifesting that, so I'm gonna knock on some type of wood. But I know it, and that's what I started with. But I thought I was gonna go on for that one first, but I happened to go on for Reginald first. That's just how the cookie crumbled. I kind of like this track a lot too, because he is very simple. He's in all the numbers, but he doesn't have to like do all the partnering and stuff like that. So it's very relaxed. Oh, well, in relation to everything else in the show, it's more relaxed on the body. And I'm just excited to be on the stage. I think this is going to be my, I don't know what number time this is. I haven't been counting this show because I've been like scheduled to go on, and then I have not been scheduled to go on, but I'll get called to go on. So my brain has been in a million places. I didn't even think to start counting and whatever. But I think I've been on for this for like 3 times so far, 3 or 4 times. And I'm scheduled to go in on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So we're getting some reps in, which is good because I think it's important after you learn a track to get some reps in and solidify it versus learning a track and then you don't touch it until it's time to go on a while after you've learned it. So I always get a little shock of nerves when I get called to go on for a role that I don't do every day. And in this case, none of the roles I do every day except for the one role that I have that is in Act 2. So that's 1 out of the 8 roles, but I don't get called to do that. I just do that every day. And if I get called to go on for another role, I just don't do that one. So that's where I am. But it feels less nerve-wracking now. This time it was just a moment. Usually when I get called on to go on for a role that I understudy, like for example, Damien and Mean Girls, because I didn't go on as often. To be honest, I went on, like 6 times? 6 times in a whole year. Because I didn't go on as often, I always got like this wave of anxiety that lasted until like it was time to actually do the show. So that's just the life. But now I know from swinging this show that understudying one role is nothing. I thought it was all of this because I just like to have my one role. I like to be on stage every night, which I'm going to stick to after this. I thought it was complex, but it's just because I didn't feel like doing it. But you can't operate on what you feel like. You have to do the work. You have to surrender to the art and challenge yourself. So this is my next challenge and it's a big one. But all of that is to say, I'm on for the matinee and we'll see what happens tonight. I found a new show to watch that was recommended to me by my friend Joshua. Building the Band. So I'm watching that on Netflix and I think it's really good, y'all. My dream, still one of my big dreams. I have so many big dreams that are still alive from when I was younger, which I think is so cool because it's important to keep your inner child alive, but also not to let go of the dreams just because you got older or life happened. I've always wanted to be in a boy band. Ever since I started listening to like the Jackson 5, all of those type of groups and stuff, I've always wanted to be like in a band. So this is a really cool show and a really cool concept. And yeah, I love talent shows, but not like the America's Got Talent. I like the more intimate TV show vibe of it all because I was going to be on like a dance show before with Shakira called Dancing With Myself, and then our episode got canceled, but I felt like I was so close to the little competition, the talent show vibe that I wanted. But anyway, it wasn't meant to be, but my friends were on it and it was good to meet people. It was good to make connections. It was good for what it was. It was a good opportunity to expand creatively, and I know that there's something else in store in the near future. I just bit my tongue. But I'll see y'all soon. Y'all, my concept of time is getting butchered, but in a good way, I think, because it's making me do stuff earlier than I have to. I keep thinking call time is at 1 o'clock because usually on 2 show days, at least on Wednesdays, we have a show at 1:30, but today we have a show at 2 o'clock. I'm already out the house at 12:46 because I'm trying to go to Dollarama to get me a new journal. What I will say though is that when I go to stores that have a lot of fun nicks and knacks, I do tend to spend a lot of extra time in there. So I think it's good that I'm leaving early because I'll get there probably at like 1 o'clock, a little before 1 o'clock, and then I'll spend some time in there and then I'll just go across across the street to the theater. So I think this is actually good timing. I am such a proactive person. I'm so punctual. But then, when people start doing stuff that, hold on, what am I trying to say? When you have to do something that you don't necessarily feel like doing, or when you feel discombobulated and full of tasks and things to do, you sort of just lose track of the time. So that's what my life has been for the past few weeks. I feel like I have so much to do and so little time to do it. So I'm losing a lot of track. But I know it'll all smooth out very soon, and I have faith in my process, even though sometimes I'm a little impatient. And I know it'll all work out. So I'm gonna go find me a new journal. Hopefully I don't see nothing else that draws my eye in that store. But it's cheap anyways, Dollarama. So I just love going to the store. Let's see what I find. Okay, these are my finds. First, I got this red journal. It's kind of floral, but this is gonna be my main journal, and it has like a lot of pages, so this is why I chose this one. I don't normally go the floral route, but I like red, and you know, it looks cool. So I got this one. This was $4 Canadian, so like $2 and some change, you know, in USD. And then I got a gratitude journal, and this one basically is very, very simple. You just, you don't hit yourself in the face. You write down 3 things that you're grateful for, the date. I think it's important to acknowledge the things that you're grateful for, and do that separately from this, because this is more like fully fleshed, in-depth thought and feelings and ambitions and goals. And this is just acknowledging the good things that you have, because we often forget to do that in the face of adversity and when we're dealing with hard things. So getting back to this, when I started my journal journey, it was partially because my godmom, my favorite godmother, Colleen, got me a gratitude journal, and I haven't had one since my first one. So thumbnail. All right, y'all, it's time to do a matinee. Yo, we feasting. Look at this. We got some brisket. Hey, she happy. She happy about that plate. We got some pulled chickens.
I guess I'll eat today.
Oh my God. Some tofu. Ignore that last second that you heard.
Guys, I want what Taya's been making. If you follow the stories,
Wait, I'll cook
he's
for
been
you.
making some great ass fucking meals.
I gotta cook for you one day.
Yeah, excuse me. Hi, I'm ready.
Ensalada. We got veggies.
We got like each other filming.
You trying to steal my job?
Okay.
We got some cake. Like, we got it all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Which one should I take? This one. This one matches my nails, so.
You always matching. Now, one of the lingering questions from Tor is, do we get fed? Like, do they feed us? Do they buy our food? No. But there's so many circumstances where we do come across free food. Like, say, for example, there's an event, we go to a theater, they have an opening night party for us. Boom, we got food, and I got my Tupperware ready to go. Somebody has a birthday, they have a cake, they have other stuff, depending on who it is, depending on how celebratory they feel. Boom, we got some free food. Today, we had a talk back with a speaker named Spencer, who's wheelchair bound, and he advocates for people with disabilities. So he spoke in and opened for like Prince, Michael Jackson. So he gave us a little speech, he talked to us, we got to ask questions about his career. He's talked to the presidents, former and current, and he's just done so much in his career as far as his advocacy and as far as the entertainment industry goes. So he was just encouraging us, inspiring us, reminding us to be grateful for everything that we have, even though it's hard, it gets tough, bada bing, bada boom. And our friend David, who plays Doc in the show, they've been friends for a while, so he's the one that like put this all together so that the cast could talk to him and hear from him. So David cooked. He cooked some pulled chicken, y'all, and one thing about me, I love pulled chicken, and I don't even have it that often, which is why I love it. So we had that. There was like a veggie platter, there was brisket. I don't eat brisket, but it looked good. I kept looking at it. There was cake. I had to abstain from the cake today too, but anyway, that's not the point. The point is we get a lot of opportunities to get free food, and I'll find me a to-go plate or get me some Tupperware. And to be honest, on this tour, it's been more often than not that we've had like opening night parties, so that's cool. And the food is always at least decent. So I said I was gonna eat this later, like tomorrow, but I was like, I can eat it now. It's a little post-show meal. It's light, it's little. I'm gonna eat it probably with some bread or something, and I'm gonna watch Building the Band because I've been trying to watch it all day. But I was on for the first show. That was today. Today was good, you know. I feel really good. I went to physical therapy and I was gonna vlog it, but I was like, this is intimate. We was chit-chatting, you know, we was getting to know each other because we got a new PT and also I'm just new. So getting to know her, telling her about my things, how I feel about the show, how I feel about my body in the show, what I wanna do for myself physically, mentally, spiritually over time. So I'm gonna try to work out all the kinks with her since I have time as a swing usually to do things. So she was like massaging my toe because I've been having this weird thing. My big toe, the area right here, has been feeling weird. I felt like a little pain, a little sharp pain. My food is done. A little sharp pain. It hasn't been consistent, but it'll be like while I'm walking or something. So anyway, was working on that, and she was like, do you want to try needling it? I was like, needling? She was like, yeah, micro needling. I was like, I don't know, I've never tried it before. So she stuck the needle in. No. It didn't work. I've never felt, I keep doing this because I can't, well, because I'm not gonna put my feet on the camera. But when she stuck the needle like in the tendons of my big toe, I jerked. And she's like, we'll work our way up to it. I was like, yeah. So that was that. I bought me a new journal today because I'm about to run out of my current journal, which is good. Yeah, I'd say overall today was a good day.
Yo.
Oh my God, not a video.
Yes, it's for the vlog. Gregory got me a gift, y'all.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for representing us so beautifully last night. And I just wanted to, I saw this in the store.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've never had one of these, y'all.
Oh,
This is my first one.
It's your first Funko Pop.
It's gonna be the only one too.
Oh
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot.
It's my first Funko Pop in the Spider-Man. Let it go. Woo. Until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling on till then. Happy trails to you. Until we meet again. I've been playing a lot of hypotheticals in my life. Y'all. I just did PT and oh my God. You don't understand how much tension you're holding in your body. I knew I was holding tension in my body. I just didn't. You still don't know how much, even if you know it's there. I just had my whole life revitalized. My life was changed by Emily, our physical therapist. She cupped me. Okay, have y'all ever seen those videos of the chiropractors cracking people's necks? So I was telling her I love those videos, and she asked me, was like I against cracking, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm for it. Like, I've never done it before. And before I could say another word, my soul left my body. So we was talking again. I had to laugh it out. I laughed real hard because I was just so shocked. I'm still shocked. That's why I'm making this clip. Then she cracked my other side. Boom. Oh. Like, I'm gonna be living in the PT room. God knew I needed this, knew I needed to be a swing. I spend a lot of time off stage, so I'm gonna spend a lot of time in PT, and I'm gonna get my life together. My body, I got my mind, I got my soul together. Next is my body, and then mine is it's always a work in progress. That's never done. I feel so good, y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'll probably bruise later from the cupping. Let me look at it right now. Oh, look at my back, y'all. Good old-fashioned modern way of living. Oh, I feel so good now, y'all. That like made my day, made my week. Hopefully it'll last in my soul for a while, because she's working wonders with these hands. Wow. Physical therapy, but physical therapy is more than physical therapy. It's life therapy. So yeah, like all right, so I just finished the show. We only have one show today on this here Sunday. I'm gonna look at the calendar to see if we got one show Sundays for the rest of our run here, but one show Sundays are a blessing on earth, because why do we have two shows on Sunday? You know what I mean? So it's the top of another week, and basically what I've been doing for my groceries is shopping by the week. Some stuff has rolled over, which obviously it will, and thank God it does, because to fully restock and to fully buy everything would be crazy. You would be spending a lot of money, but fortunately I don't have to do that. So today I need to go get some stuff to add to my lunch that I'm about to eat, and we're supposed to be going to this little block party, Caribbean party situation later, which I'm kind of excited about. I might not even go though, but I'm kind of excited about if I do go. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what I decide. All right, it's that time of week again. Time for another grocery haul. I restocked today. First we got zucchini, and then I got 4 of these little stalks of broccoli. 2 sets of bananas this time. Basically this round I was shopping so I don't have to make another trip potentially until next like Monday, Tuesday vibes. I got 2 bags of raw shrimp. Shrimp is really easy to cook, really quick to thaw, and very convenient. Because I had such a good experience with this ground turkey, I got 3, and then I got a carton of 18 eggs instead of 12, so that I can have some more time to not go to the grocery store. That's it for the first bag. I got bell peppers. I'm gonna cook these with the ground turkey, because when my mom used to make like spaghetti and stuff, she would always put peppers and onions in it. So I think that would add a little bit of flavor and, add to the health. I got 7 Vita Cocos. These was on sale, so I got these instead of the ones that I've been getting in the can. There was a coconut drink that I tried last time, if you saw in the vlog. It was this one. It's like this is not coconut. There's a cucumber watermelon drink that I tried last time, and it was really, really good. It's only 20 calories, no added sugar. It's really, really good. Got 3 of these. Some more RX bars. 4 more of these jasmine rices. but without the coconut, because the coconut one has like sugar. I'm like, why we got sugar and rice? But it was good though while it lasted. I still got 2 more of them, so. Some more avocado. I meant to get a ripe avocado, a single one, so that I can put it with my turkey. That was literally part of the whole point that I went to the grocery store. Wait, maybe one of these might be right. Anyway, that's it for the grocery haul today. Okay, y'all, to say that it was a busy week would be an understatement. But I had a good time. I've been having a good time in Toronto. Been trying to rest, been also trying to make sure I work out as much as I can, learn all the stuff that I need to learn to be the best that I can in this show. And one thing, I love when people feel inclined to get me gifts. I'm not saying that I love to get gifts, I do, but I'm not saying that's like make or break. But it's so cool when people think to get me gifts, especially when they're very, very meaningful, like the Funko Pop I got today. I just think it's really cool. And every time I get a random gift from someone on tour, at least thus far, it's always been a Spider-Man gift. So they hear my passion about Spider-Man. Even though I don't talk about Spider-Man that much, I'll probably have like one conversation about it, or we'll talk about some superheroes. It'll come up in conversation, to say the least. And I just love that when you're good and when you're kind to people, I don't want to say that it pays off, because that's not the verbiage that I want to use, but like the goodness comes back to you, to say the least, in some way, shape, or form, whether it's energetically, whether it's gifts, whether it's kind words. And I just love that part of being who I am. Makes people feel inclined to do nice things and be kind to me. Anyway, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I took a nap. I took 2 naps today, to be honest, and I've been up editing vlogs and stuff and concluding this vlog as I am right now. And you know the saying, as always, thank you for watching. Come again. Bye. Good morning, y'all. It is me, Tay Marquise. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for being a friend. Y'all, it is Monday. It's my day off. And nobody asked, but I'm going to show you what I do on my day off. I don't know what I'm planning to do on my day off, but things happen. I ended up doing things, obviously. So I decided to document it, because no one really talks about what people do, especially actors on tour do, on the days off, the Mondays that we do have off. Because sometimes Monday's a travel day. Most times in my last tour, Mondays were a travel day. So let's just get into it. I'm about to start with some breakfast. I've been watching Building a Band, y'all. I took a nap yesterday after the show because I was really, really tired. And I woke up at like 11, 12, and then I showered, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Did not go to bed. I didn't feel tired. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna exist and allow myself to rest when I feel like I need to rest. Obviously I have the day off, so I can take how many naps I want and do whatever I want to do. But yeah, so I'm up. The sun is literally rising as we speak. Oh, wait, I have to get on camera. It looks so cool. The sun is literally rising as we speak. This is my view in Toronto. A nice little view. That is so cool. But y'all, I'm up, to say the least. I was up last night making like TikTok videos, doing story times. I was bored. I felt like I wanted to express it, so I told the videos. And I have a spam page on TikTok. I'm not gonna say what it is because I wanted people to find it naturally. That's why I made it. But I made it so long ago, and I haven't posted on it in maybe over a year. I'm not sure. Anyway, I was like, why not give the world all of my personality in one platform and one thing? On social media, it can be easy to try to curate like your Instagram timeline. You only want them to see pictures when they first go to your page, and then you put the reels and let the reels be the reels, and then you put the reels away from your grid so that they don't see the reels when they first pop up. But just give people all of it. Oops, man. But just give people all of you. Why not? I know it might not look as cohesive or whatever, but people are multifaceted, and I'm somebody who does a lot of different things. So I think I'm leaning into that for this season. I decided that I would start every single morning off with coconut water. And I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks that we've been here in Toronto. So I'm gonna keep it going. I wasn't trying to film in cinematic, but we just go leave it in cinematic for now, even though it's gonna take up a lot of storage. I'm watching Building a Band on Netflix, like I said, and y'all, this is such a good show. It just reminds me to keep dreaming. You never know what things are gonna come, what opportunities are gonna present themselves. Just like, I don't know. I'm not even on the show, and I feel like so connected to it. Because I've always wanted to be in a band, and I still want to be in a band, and I'm going to be in a band. Either a band or... why did I hesitate saying that? Either a band or a singer, a big singer of some sort, and I'm able to dance. See, that's the thing. Theater teaches you to be a triple threat. So I think that transitioning from theater to a band is like a cool pipeline, and it will be very efficient because you have to know how to sing, dance, and act all the time, especially in my position. When you swing or understudy, you have to know how to do all the things. So yeah, hopefully they do a season 2. with none other than season 3, season 4, whatever. I don't care how many seasons they do. I just need to be on one of them. I'm gonna write that down. We're gonna manifest that. Y'all, I didn't realize it's 7 o'clock. We'll see what's in store. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Probably go to the gym in like an hour after my food settles. But yeah, I feel like I'm off to a pretty good start. I wasn't intending on having, but yeah, I feel like I'm off to a pretty good start. I wasn't intending on having today being like super productive or anything. Well, yes I was, but not physically. So yeah. Okay, y'all, so I ended up taking me a little nap and woke up at like 11:40, something like that. Just watched a little bit more of Building the Band. Had me a Go Macro Bar. But now I'm gonna go to the gym. 12 o'clock is usually late for me to go to the gym. I usually don't go at 12. I usually go at like 9, 10, 11 at the latest. But I'm going. So that's a start. And again, the schedule is open today. It's my day. So let's go work out. Just stay consistent. And consistency is what gives you all the results that you want. You can't keep monitoring and overcompensating for what you don't see or what you want to see. You just gotta keep going, keep showing up. That's the quote. That's the phrase. That's the moment. Showing up every single day. So I'm gonna show up and get it done. Okay, y'all. I'd say that was a successful workout. You know, I think about all the time making a YouTube video that includes all the glitches that I have in my brain. Like, for example, if I'm saying something and not like that, and just including it and making it all like one unedited video. I think that would be so funny, but so traumatizing. Anyway, right now, I'm getting ready to make me some chicken. Some lemon cayenne chicken. Some lemon pepper cayenne chicken. You ever heard of that? No, because I'm an OG. It's a lot of chicken, but they're tiny. And chicken usually shrinks when you cook it. But thinking about going to the barbershop today. I don't know, I might just stick it out. I don't really care about getting a haircut, to be honest. Tomorrow, I just remembered, tomorrow I'm on for not both shows. There's one show tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm on for Reginald, and then the day after that, I'm also on for Reginald. So I'll be on for Reginald 2 days out of this week, which means I'm gonna do 3 whole shows. That's pretty cool. I thought it was because our people were on all the time on Mean Girls, at least, well, the ensemble too. The ensemble was pretty much on for the most part. I thought maybe, well, I don't think I thought. I was just used to, not going on for my roles. Obviously, I'm a swing, and covering ensembles different from covering principals because usually the principal's roles are a little less demanding of the body. So I think I'll be going on more as a swing, which is to be expected. And yeah, I'm excited to do this role and to just do a role for a couple days. That does mean, though, I thought I was gonna have time to like prep. I knew I was going on, but when our schedule got rearranged because we're getting a new castmate soon, my brain immediately was like, okay, I'm gonna get time to marinate on the things that I need to marinate on. No, not necessarily, because I'm gonna be on stage. So, although that would be my ideal situation, I still have work to do. I love cayenne pepper. It gives food a perfect amount of kick. And after a few tries, it doesn't make you sneeze, but it doesn't give you that much kick after a while. The first person I ever knew, first person I ever knew to cook with cayenne pepper was one of my best friends, Mangway. And I don't know what else they season the food with, but cayenne pepper was one of the things I remember. And it made me do the same thing I'm doing now, sneeze. But one day I decided to give it a try and I was like, huh, it's pretty good. Jesus. I think the reason also why I gave it a try was because I saw a video that talked about how much it promoted blood flow in the body. And obviously sneezing. Of course, couldn't forget that one. But I'm all about health. Every day I want to get better at this health thing and just taking better care of my body. Because you can always get better. You can get better as an artist, you can get better as a human being, you can get better as a spiritual person, you can get better in your spirituality, you can get better in physicality, emotions, all of that. So that's what I aim to do. I'll make this chicken. I think there's only 2 more episodes of Building the Band. And then my friend Maati, she sent me another show to watch. I think it's called The Hit List, but I don't really know what it's about yet. I'm still focused on Building the Band. But I don't want to put it on right now while I'm distracted and cooking and stuff, because I want to give my undivided attention to it while I'm eating. I decided I'm going to pair this with some zucchini. I love zucchini. And the reason why is because of the hibachi places, they always have zucchini. I never knew what the green vegetable was until I did some research. And I found out it was the zucchini. It cooks so easily. I feel like it absorbs so much seasoning. And also, somebody said on social media, it might have been a doctor, it might have been somebody who, I don't know. It might have been someone who studies this kind of stuff. But it was like, you're likely to eat more food if you watch shows and stuff while you eat or watch stuff while you eat. I cook the food I'm going to cook and then I just put something on. I don't really understand how that correlates, but that's just me. So all right, I'm going to cook. I'll show you the product real soon. This is what we're looking like so far. We got the zucchini. I always put everything but the bagel seasoning on my veggies. We got the chicken in here. I squeeze them all in here. And then I'm gonna make some of this rice, and we're gonna call it a day. And because there's so much chicken and so much food, I'll definitely have leftovers for another time. Okay, don't burn. Zucchini cooks fast. Let's try one. What does it need? A little of the lemon herb seasoning, and I think that'll top it off. Okay, let's try it again. That did it. Give it a little lemon zest. Boom. Okay, here's the plate. We got 4 drums, zucchini, and rice with a little drizzle of juice on it, and some hot sauce. I always forget to make a video of the food that I cooked for the vlog. I'll make a video every day. I make videos every day of the food that I took for like social media and reels, but I always forget to make a horizontal video, but a vlog. So I had to get one in today. This is what day-to-day meal looks like. Rice, a veggie, and a meat. Boom. Okay, y'all, I finished watching Building a Band, and now I gotta build my band and learn this music for this show. Because I have to know 7 roles, y'all. 7 roles. Many of which I technically learned. So I'm trying to do all the reviewing I can today because it's gonna be a busy week. I'm on tomorrow and Wednesday, and then we have a rehearsal on Friday. So I gotta lock in. I'm already locked in though. You know, I'm doing pretty good today. I talked to my family today on FaceTime, and Monday's going well. My mom called me, well, she texted me, and she said she was checking in because Canada's having fires again. The first time I did a show in New York, Auburn, New York, it was my very first show out of college, my very first professional show. And one day we were going to the show. We had already done rehearsals for a couple weeks or a little over a week. And we were going to the show. And as soon as I stepped outside of the apartment building, it was like orange outside. Like you could only see orange, and it was hazy, it was smoky. And I was like, somebody barbecuing. But it was only a little bit of orange haze. And then I think the next day or that night, it was cloudy. Like you couldn't see anything unless you was right up on it. So it turns out Canada was having wildfires. So I guess Canada's having wildfires again. I smelled something that was like barbecue-y earlier today, but I didn't. It's not smoky outside. It's pretty clear. But yeah, she was checking in to see if everything was okay. And I was like, yeah. So I'm gonna spend some time learning my music, spend a few hours learning my music. And then I'm gonna start another show called Hitmaker, my friend. And then I'm start Hitmaker, the show that my auntie recommended. Yeah, y'all. We have so many layoffs on this tour. If you don't know what a layoff is, basically that's when tour gives you like a break. A lot of them come in weeks. A lot of them come in several weeks. So we'll go to the layoff. To some people, layoff obviously means you get laid off from a job, like you lose your job. But in terms of Broadway tours, it just means it's the time that the tour takes a break. So sometimes we get like holiday breaks, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Our first one is September 1st through the 8th. So a lot of people take those times to go on vacations, to do things that they normally wouldn't do. I still have to save my money to build my bank up from paying off my student loans. So I want to take a trip this time. And even though I have saved a decent amount of money, I think I'm just going to go home and relax and yeah, enjoy a week off of just chilling. I'll probably review some stuff closer to the time that we're about to return, but I'm just gonna try to relax. I like to relax. That's like my favorite thing to do. Relax and eat. And make videos. Yeah. But we have like 9 layoffs. I don't know how many we had my last tour, but I feel like this is a lot more. So we have like 40 something weeks of tour. I think 43 weeks of tour and like 9 layoffs. And then we also get 2 weeks of vacation. I'm planning on waiting until later in the tour to get those off. I'll probably just put it in ahead of time anyway. 2 weeks, that makes sense. Cause you know, some of them we have like, because some of them we go on a layoff, come back, do a week of shows, and then go on another layoff. So my goal is to make sure it makes sense when I take the layoff. So my goal is to make it make sense when I take the time off, because I need to make sure I have accumulated the money so that it can be paid time off, and I need to make sure that it's at a time during the tour where it'll be good to have a break and I don't have to pay too much to fly back into tour. So I'm still figuring that out amongst other things, and that's where I am right now. All right, y'all. This microwave's so weird. I've been rehearsing for like 2 to 3 hours. Now it's time for round 2 of this chicken zucchini and rice. That's cool. As always, thank you for watching. Come again. Bye. Okay, y'all, I have another gift.
It's not from me this
It's not
time.
from Gregory this
Oh my
time.
god, I'm glowing.
This is some lube.
It's not about me.
Wait, what is this? Spider-Man 30 puzzle model kit. Well, this is what it's supposed to look like at the end. Oh, I don't know what this is.
That's cool.
To help you move in just a little bit more. Okay. Hey, Tay. Wait, is it what I think?
Wait, that was so cute.
Is it?
That's like whenever I say hi to someone named Gregory.
What? Like that?
You said hi, Tay.
Hey,
He said, hey,
Tay.
Tay.
How was your little trip? It was so good.
But whenever
I went through too.
I always have to be Gregory.
Welcome back.
Did
you have a good time?
I'm always Gregory. If there's another Greg, I'm definitely Gregory. And
Our names just sound so close that it's so cool to me. I don't know what this is, y'all. Oh, it's like a placemat. But I wonder what's on it. If it's Spider-Man, I'm gonna cry.
Did you see Tom Holland in his suit?
I did.
They like saw like he posted pictures. I said, ooh,
Y'all.
Tom.
Oh my.
That's so cute, and it has a little thing so you can wrap it up and stick it back.
Yeah. What? Y'all, they gonna force me to decorate.
I'm not decorating.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Wait, I gotta go find Luke. No, this is for this.
A bathtub is crazy.
Wait. I'm laying it out and I'm gonna show y'all how it looks in a
Oh
second.
wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's huge.
I want one that's X-Men.
I gotta go find Luke.
My station
I
is
want-
gonna be so eclectic. Like,
I want one.
I never opened the gifts. I just put the boxes up here. I'll put that together one of these days, maybe before the tour ends.
well, not really. It's really Phoenix.
This is so cool. And this is so I can wrap it up and travel it.
Storm is like close second, then Wolverine.
I think it'll fit in my rescue.
I'm gonna get.
All right.
That's not tattoo.
Look, y'all, they decking me out. That's so kind. Do you want to build a snowman?
Did you get it?
I just want to say thank you so much.
Not me even looking fucking crazy.
Okay, y'all, as you can see, it's been a very eventful week. I feel like tour is just such a rewarding and cool and crazy and surreal experience. And not that every day is like crazy, but it's crazy because it's something that I dreamed of many years ago. I don't even think I dreamed of touring at first. I just wanted to be like on a big stage, a big screen, still want to be on a big screen, still want to be on a big stage to the day I die. But it's really cool. It's really cool to do the work. It's really cool to do the work and see the output, to perform in front of an audience, to feel the energy of a live audience engaging with whatever you're doing on stage, even if you're not front and center. And yeah, it feels good to share great energy, to share laughs. One thing I love to do is laugh, so being able to do that all the time is really cool. Being able to perform is really cool. Being able to sing and dance and act is really cool. So I'm grateful today, I'm grateful yesterday, grateful tomorrow, and grateful for the rest of my life, for all the things that have already happened. And I'm excited for what's to come. As always, thank you for watching. Come again. Bye. Wait, I'm changing something right now. I have other... As always, thank you for watching. Come again. Bye. As always, thank you for watching. Come again. Bye.